G'day gamers, VaderG here, welcome back to the channel. Well, another update incoming, Annilihators update. We got VaderG build tier 4, heading into Marvel Future Fighter and probably heading into the meta, I would say, which kind of sucks for those people who have built Odin at tier 4. However, neither of them really have support, so maybe VaderG Bill may bring some support with his new uniform or something that may even make Odin more powerful as well. There is always the possibility of swap play between these two in Alliance Battle Extreme and Alliance Battle Legend. But you know, I guess time will tell. We got one Awakened character and one sort of tier 3 character that will both be at tier 4. So interesting choice with VaderG Bill. The other cool thing which is just being released is Gladiator coming in at tier 3, or is it tier 4? Look at this graphic here on screen. There's four T's. Hopefully we're not getting 2 tier 4s, because once again, if he was tier 4, which he's, I'd say he's highly unlikely to be, he could easily be meta in combat superhero, taking over either Hope Summers or Moon Knight, which I can't see it happening, but with NetMarble, you never know. They're certainly ramping up their releases of tier 4 characters, which is pretty shit considering that they're not really ramping up their tier 4 material drops. So one skill, hopefully that doesn't get lost from Gladiator is his, what I call the Homelander skill, where he does his laser vision and just cooks the crowd up. That would be a shame if that skill goes. In fact, I hope that skill, I'd be happy if that was on every one of his skills. That is one of the coolest looking skills in the game, and I really hope they stick with it with his new kit. 2 other new units coming into the game. Icon, who I'd never heard of, to be perfectly honest, and Quasar, another one which, to be honest, the only Quasar that I'd heard of was a Quasar that we currently have in game. Not that dude, but yeah, I'd never heard of this other Quasar. So I'm assuming they're both going to be at tier 2, these new characters, because I'm assuming they're not going to be at tier 2, these characters. They're actually going to be awakened, because otherwise another total waste of opportunity, and we have these bench warmers sitting around at tier 2. To be honest, they're kind of going to be bench warmers at tier 3, at awakened or tier 3 anyhow, unless they have leadership or support value in the game, which I'm just, which is another thing which is kind of annoying in this game. We're only getting excited for the tier 4 character coming in, because we know they're probably the only ones going to be meta, although not everyone's getting excited because there's not enough materials to tier 4 them anyhow. But it used to be a time when we used to get 3 or 4 characters drop. They had dropped at either awakened or tier 3 level before tier 4s this was, and we could get excited, right? Because any one of those characters could be meta. But it's kind of, the game's fallen into a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of boringness in terms of what character is going to be the meta per update, and it's also getting a little bit onerous, the fact that it's also always a tier 4 character, and we don't have enough tier 4 materials to actually tier 4 everyone that we want. And I don't want to, I don't mean that in a negative way, but not having enough tier 4s, not having enough tier 4 materials when you grind super hard even, it's kind of, I don't know, I don't like it. Let's put it that way. So yeah, guys, also Crystal giveaway video. Congrats to the winners. Just going to chuck the winners up on screen right now. The vouchers will be issued over the next, probably over the next 4 days, I would say. So if you haven't got your voucher in 4 or 5 days, still don't panic, because I'll get them out in the next week. To round this video off, I'm just going to do a quick run giant boss raid on with Jean, and see how quickly we can do this with randos. What do we got there? We've got a Spider-Gwen, and we've got a tier 4 Thor that we're up against. And so yeah, let's see how we go. Guys, interested in your thoughts on the update. What are you thinking? Could it possibly be that Gladiator does release it at tier 4, tier 2 to tier 4? That would be something else. You can see the lag with high graphics on my phone here. Jean is so powerful, but God, she's so annoying in this game. She's just everywhere, right? Just absolutely everywhere that you look, you're saturated with Jean, whether it's PvE, whether it's PvP, Jean everywhere. And that kind of gets old as well, to be honest. So yeah, change will be good. Not sure what VaderG build is going to bring us the change that we want. In terms of Jean, he's going to have no sort of bearing on where she is at the game in the game. Let's see if we can get this tier 4 in. Yeah, we can. You guys ever get cooked by this magic shit that he puts out now, even though you're on the disc? It's an annoying thing when that happens. You kind of centered on the disc and you suddenly get burnt up. Anyhow, guys, let me know what you think of this incoming update. Congrats to the winners, and yeah, thanks for watching.